Ellie O'Shaughnessy. I'm 52. My concentration in my 20s was, trying to look as pretty as I could. And so it was more about hair and makeup and, the perfect clothes, and which isn't necessarily bad, and I think that's so, a part of your youth. The beauty products grew in my medicine cabinet for sure. It was makeup to anti-aging products to now I want to look more natural, I would say. I think the shift from cleaning out my medicine cabinet and trying to be simpler about what I used on my face, that shift came with understanding that all the makeup in the world is not going to take away my wrinkles. It's not going to make me look younger. I also found too that I was trying all these anti-aging products and I was having reactions to them. My skin was reacting poorly. And I thought, well, they have to be bad for you, right? And I think I'm eating better and I'm exercising more, but the things I'm putting on my face are a bunch of chemicals, and that made no sense to me over time. So I went to a dermatologist and they were sort of like, why don't you just lay off all that stuff and try some simple things? And things started to get better. And I felt like I looked better, and people were telling me I looked better with less makeup. So I tried the mask, which I loved, no reaction to it, and I have sensitive skin. So that was awesome. And I love the silk. The silk is awesome. It is just, it's like washing my face with, I feel like I'm putting on vegetables or something, like really wonderful. When I put that on, it just washed over like really healthy stuff. It like drank it right in. So I loved it. I took a trip to Europe actually, and I'm walking around and I'm like, why do all these women look so great? Because they just weren't trying so hard. Their hair's up in a bun and not too much makeup and a scarf thrown around their neck, and they looked fantastic. And that was a huge lesson for me. Beauty became not necessarily looking young, but looking your best. And so the more stuff that was in my cabinet, the more makeup I felt just made me look old with a ton of makeup. Not younger, not better. I had my children kind of early, so it started probably in my late 20s, and over the 30s, it became a little clear that life wasn't just about me. Basically, it's more a self-reflective way of being rather than, oh, what does everybody else think of me? My mom aged so gracefully. She was a confident lady. So I was so lucky because I had that all through my life, and I think it made my decision-making on how I'm going to take care of myself and make myself beautiful was based on what I saw through her. She's human, so I just see her in the mirror and lifting here and pulling here. And she goes, oh, if I just did this, it looks, and I do it myself all the time. She didn't have the options I had, like Botox or, Restylane and all these other things. But yeah, I definitely heard that conversation, like, oh, I'm getting wrinkles here and there. But then she sort of, I think the difference for me is when you have the other options like plastic surgery and all these other things, you're tempted. But I've seen people around me use it, and if that makes them happy, that's great, but I don't think they look younger, I just think they look different. And I knew I just didn't want to look different. I wanted to look like me, maybe a little older, but just still like me. I am excited. I'm excited about, I worked really hard, and I'm looking forward to retirement and traveling and eating whatever I want to eat and having fun and grandchildren and the whole 9 yards. I think the best thing you can do in your life is embrace every stage of it. I wish I had this bottled and I could drink it at 25 and have that physical confidence that I have. So I think sexy is about being confident, accepting yourself the way you are, not needing a bunch of peripheral things to make you beautiful, that you feel beautiful inside. I got remarried at, 50 years old, so feeling sexy was, part of putting myself out there again.